Hey friends, Sarah Farnsworth here, and I totally just am laughing that I get to show you my ugly feet. So Claire and I are at the point where we are taking off our toenail polish on our toes. It has been on since July 21st and it looked awesome. I will show you a before picture. I wanted to talk about using these remover pads on your feet because it takes a little bit more just finagling, if I can say that, rather than your hands. So when you get your remover pad, you just rip it open, and then each one has this little clear strip on it that you peel off. And what you're peeling off is this is a piece of adhesive. So inside you have the remover pad, and with your nails, all you do is you just put your finger face down to the remover pad, and then you wrap it around and use this to tighten, which if you guys saw the how to remove, you'll be able to see that. Now with your toes, it's a little bit more creative on your big toe. So my big toes are big, so I actually have to rip open the sides a little bit to be able to get, so like if you guys can see this one, it takes up almost the whole space, so there isn't much wrapping around it. So if I tear it open just a little tiny bit, I can get it on there. The rest of these you're gonna want to put around, and then what you do is you wrap around the back of your foot, use the adhesive, and then I actually wrap them around the top also. Your toes are just a little bit more bunched together, so it's a little trickier to get these on than your fingers. It's pretty straightforward. They do have remover clips, which I did order, and I'll let you know what I think about them when they come. So I think a set of 5 is $7.99, and then 10 is $11.99. So you just clip them over it, and I think they work for your toes too. I should probably check that out, but I know they work for your nails. So again, I'm just gonna let this sit for 5 to 8 minutes. So some people say 10, and honestly, I feel like it's all about your nail, because some people are leaving them only 5 to 8 minutes and they're coming off, and some people are leaving them on 10. I know that I did leave one on a little bit longer, and I found that it didn't come off as well as when I sat for just a short time. But again, it was a bright color. So again, I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do. So you're gonna let these sit, again, kind of choose what you want. I'm choosing to do between 8 to 10 minutes. And then when you pull it off, you're just gonna take your cuticle pusher and then just go down the nail like this. When I did Claire's, hers came off more in a big like chunk. These are coming off in strips for me today. So again, you're gonna just use the cuticle pusher, and you don't have to push very hard. I'm just kind of rubbing it on and getting the nail polish off. Now my toenails were trashed because I always have them painted, and I have always gotten them done at the salon, and so they don't look awesome, but actually I feel like they look better than when I've had the shellac on before. So then you're gonna just clean them off like this, and again, you can get really detailed. I kind of take my fingernail and kind of go over the last part of them, and then you can just buff that remaining off. So again, here's your nail. You're just gonna go like this and see how this one's coming off way easier. So again, then you just scrape it off like that, and you're done. So again, toes take a little bit more creativity to finagle the remover pads around it. A lot of you have asked me if you have to use our removers. Our removers have 33% less acetone in them than regular stuff, and they also have a couple less chemicals. There is still the fragrance in it, which I don't love, and so I have had a lot of you ask if we can try a different nail polish remover and put it on with a cotton ball and then use tin foil. I know a lot of you were kind of thinking, well, do I have to spend $13 on the remover? Can I just use what I have? So let me try that out, and I'll let you guys know. But again, all you're gonna do is just take these little remover pads, and then you're gonna push that nail polish right off. Again, sometimes it depends on the color. I feel like this one is a little bit stickier than my light pink that I took off of Claire's. And then if you get one like this that is kind of stubborn, and I feel like some of it didn't come off, I kind of was moving. So then you can just take one of these again and just put it back on, wrap it kind of around, and then I'm gonna just sit there a little bit longer while I move to my other foot. So this one I just picked off to see how I could pick it off. So again, you're just gonna go like this, take off your nail polish. So I'm not gonna show you all of them, but I just kind of wanted to talk through the toes just because those packages take a little bit more creativity. And then again, if your big toe is like mine, you're gonna probably need to rip up the sides. I did hear that they are working on different removers for toes. So I will keep you guys posted with that, but that's what I know for today. Thanks, guys.